Lesson 2. The surface area of a box. A good way to draw a box is to start with a vertical line and then go to the left at about 60 degrees and to the right at about 30 degrees and then fill in the faces. The faces of the box are the various sides. This will be a very regular box in that all of the angles will be right angles, even though in this 3D shape it doesn't look like it. They are. It has a top, of course, and underneath of equal size is the bottom, but we can't see it. The front is the same as the back, and the left side the same as the right. And if there's some difference, I'll let you know for sure. A box is formally called a rectangular prism, and rectangle means right angle shapes. A prism is simply an object in which there's a top and a bottom, and they are parallel to each other. All the other faces are perpendicular between them. But my favorite term for a rectangular prism is a box because, well, that's what it is. So that is what I'm going to use. Let's have a look at a box with no lid. Here I go. 1, 2, 3. I've got one face in, another face in. This has no lid, but there's a back and a right side. And so let's cover the floor of the box, or let's color it green. And give some numbers that we just make up. Let's say it's just 3 centimeters wide by 4 centimeters long. And we'll just make it 2 centimeters high, just so that the numbers work out straightforward. What I want to do is show you something called a net. I wish to break this box down as if I was recycling it. I cut all of these edges here, and the flaps fall down. The base, this green base, is the same as up there. The left side falls down and makes a shape like this. So does this side falls down. Now I want to point out that this and that edge are exactly the same length. They're 2 centimeters. And if you think about it, they have to be, because they have to fold up properly to make a box. Same all around. These are all 2 centimeters in this example. Now these 4 shapes are not all the same. Remember, this is 4 centimeters and this one is 3 centimeters. So the left and the right side have the same area. We can use that to find the surface area. And the top and the bottom, or the front and the back, I guess it was, before we broke it apart. I just want you to know that this kind of shape is called a net. And we do that sometimes if this 3D shape is just a little bit too complex. You know what? Use whichever works for you. In fact, I just use a 3D shape or a net depending on the given situation here. Well, let's do the surface area. The surface area of the box with no lid is the area of the base, which is 3 by 4 or 12. It is the area of the front and the back, which is 2 centimeters by 4 centimeters. 2 times 4. But remember, there are 2 of them, this one and that one, times 2. So that's 16. Also, it is the area of the left side and the right, which is 2 by 3. And there are a couple of those shapes, so it is 12. So the surface area of the box with no lid is equal to 12 from the base, 16 from the front and back, and 12 from the left and right, for a total of 40 centimeters squared. That is the surface area. The exact same box with a lid would simply have one more face, exactly the same size as the base. So here we go. The area of the box, surface area of the box with a lid would be the surface area without the lid, 40, plus the area of the base again, 12, which would be 52 centimeters squared. If you wanted to, you could have a look at the net. It would just be the base, again with the four walls fallen down like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. But then the top, the lid, would be the same size as the base, and it would look just like this. Please try a guided practice for lesson 2, or if you would like a little bit more of a practice with this, have a look in the resource area. Thanks very much.